Just getting started here against the CCM Selects. Walker and Luke taking it to the net quick. Shot from Luke off the goalie. I'll get the clock set up here in just a minute. Do with this black netting here. If it's too bad, I'll go try to stand down at the glass. Pass right to the CCM player. Puck loose on the side of the net. Riker's trying to reach over. He gets it covered with the blocker. Puck out of the zone. Cyrus with the puck. That one out of the zone. Kane chasing it down. Makes it to Riker. Daniel chasing the puck down along the boards. Sent to the far corner. Swing and a miss. Didn't get the puck anywhere. That one wraps around behind the net. CCM Selects send that one down for an icing. Shot. Not sure if the goalie got a piece of it. Hit the boards behind the net. It's even hard to see through the netting here. Makes it down for another icing. Hard shot, didn't make it through traffic. Selects cleared again. That'll be the third icing. Brady with a body hit on the boards there. That one sent to the goalie. He sends it over to the boards in the corner. Cleared out center ice. For the first one to it. Our player taken down, no tripping called. Got swiped with the stick at the feet. Centering pass, nobody could get a good stick on it. Selects cleared out of the zone. It's going to make it down for another icing. Yeah, no problem. He tipped, hit the goalie's leg pad. Sorensen, a little backhand pass to Zach. Zach getting pressured. Back to Sorensen. CCM selects hit it around behind their own net. Finn chasing it down. Loose puck, nobody good to stick on it in front of the net. Zach finally gets it out into the neutral. Sorensen hits it down behind the net. Off Finn's stick, couldn't get control. Now he does over the boards. Selects go for a line change. Daniel gets control of the puck at the blue line. Pass quick to Tommy, over to Cyrus. CCM clears it back out into the neutral zone. And dumped into the goalie. Now we're going to have a penalty coming up on the selects. That'll put Mountain Select on a power play. That'll be a boarding. We're giving them a 10-2. On the side of the net, off the goalie's leg pad. Shot goes from Jackson. That one off the CCM player. That one sent to Riker. He tapped it over to Finn. Nobody there for that pass. It was intercepted. The player went for a line change. Brady got a piece of that, ends up at CCM's possession. They send it back down to Finn. Finn has Kane wide open on the right. Kane skates it in. Shot. Goalie helps it over to the corner. Hard one-timer, wide left. That one's going to clear itself out of the zone. Pass up to Tommy. Tommy's skating it into the zone on the left side. Loses the puck through traffic. Now we have a 2-on-2. Zach comes in, gets the puck away from him. It's going to be down ice, no icing. That one will be an icing. Back to full strength here. Didn't get much on that power play. $8-11 left here. Start the clock here. a sec. Shot off the blocker at the goalie over to the boards. Thor dumps that one off the boards behind the net. Another icing coming up. Lots of icings here this game so far. That one sent to the goalie. CCM's get the rebound. Tipped at the blue line. Riker helps it over to the corner. Walker trying to pick it up along the boards, getting pressured. That player kicked it towards Riker. Now tapped at the blue line. They're going to call an offside. Excuse me. They're getting pressured. CCM's take it out into the neutral. Finn with the steal along the boards. Jackson Moore has some room, gets pressured, sends it across the front of the net. CCM's send that one out of the zone. They're going to pick it up. Gets it around Kane, but the player trips on his own. Jackson Moore gets the loose puck. He's skating it up ice. And offsides. Out of the zone. Finn tries to dump it. It's stopped at the blue line. CCM dumps it around behind the net. Loose. They got the rebound. Put that one behind Riker's leg pad. CCM's first on the board. We got 6:01 left here in the first. Knocked down. Zach hits it around to Thor in the far corner. Cyrus with the puck. Gets it over to Zach just inside the zone. That one's sent to the goalie. He's going to hold on for the whistle. One. Gonna have a hooking called. Saw him reach out with his hands. I didn't necessarily see the hooking. He's gonna Put the CCM selects on a power play here for a minute and a half. 5:21 left here in the period. Hard shot off Tommy. Player got it back, dumps it to the corner. Shot deflected in front of Riker over to the far boards. That one gets through traffic off Riker. A lot of people skating past the puck there. Tommy ends up with the puck. Finn off the boards. Ends up in CCM's possession. Clear it out. Goalie's gonna. Nope. Player got there before the goalie. He was gonna play it. Seven seconds left here on the penalty kill. Through traffic. Second shot sent wide left. Loose puck. CCM player skates through traffic. He's battling harder at the moment. Tommy gets it off the boards. We're back to full strength. Tommy puts pressure on it. Allows Walker to come away with it. Walker trying to get in front of the net. And it's sent across the front of the net from, I think, Will. Goalie's able to get that covered up on the side of the net. 3:12 left here in the first period. Luke with the backhand sends it up in the air over the net. Zach with pressure from, or not. Yeah, that is Zach. Good back check. Walker, quick pass to Luke. Luke has some room. He's getting pressured. CCM's able to keep the puck over in the corner. We lost view of the corner. Thor shot off leg pad back to the boards. CCM player there, no ice or offsides. Will was there to get the puck. Quick shot off the goalie's blocker. Couple nice moves from Jackson. Shot deflected into the boards. Got a breakaway here now for the CCM selects. Shot just over Riker's shoulder on the blocker side. They're going to be up 2-0 now here in the first. Selects coming out a little flat-footed after yesterday afternoon's game. Got Jackson Moore taking the drop. Daniel on his right. Cyrus on his left. Shot off the goalie's stick. That one's going to get cleared out. Another breakaway. Lost at the feet. Ends up over at the far side. That pass off the player's skate. That one's going to be down ice. We're going to have an icing now. Shot, Riker tried to pull it back in, it was hit away. Shot from the point here, way wide left. Now we're doing the icing. Come back down in front of us. Tip down, ends up wide left. Lost to CCM in front of the net. Sent over to Brady. Brady's pass off the CCM player. These passes are directly at the other players right now. Will getting some speed, taking it in on the right. Didn't even see the shot. Came from Zach. We'll take it. We got 9 seconds left here in the first. That puts us on the board. Taking it into the zone quick. Right in front. Great defensive play from Thor. Didn't allow the shot to get to Riker. That'll be the end of the first. So we can come out with a little more momentum here to start the second. Start of the second period, down by 1. Got Zach taking the drop. Cyrus on left. Daniel on right. Kane and Finn on D. Going off the goalie and in. Somehow made it through. Goalie thought he had to shut down. Tied that one up quickly here in the second. 15 seconds in. Finn dumps it in. Luke trying to get to it. CCM's trying to clear it. Kane temporarily kept it in. That's going to be an offsides. Nothing called. Wow. I have to watch that replay, but looked off to me. We'll take it. Finn gets it off the boards. Jackson helps it down into the corner. CCM selects, pick it up behind their own net. Luke lost that one at his feet. CCM selects, skating it through the neutral. Dumped from before the blue at Riker, a high blocker side shot. Icing called. Shot, fully able to grab that one, headed right towards the top corner. That one gets past Will. Quick pass across ice. It was dumped in before the red line, but CCM intercepted it. That one tipped back to Will at the blue line. Will going for the shot off the goalie's glove. CCM's get the rebound. They got a guy down ice, trying to cherry pick. Thor got in there and intercepted the first pass. Thor in the far corner with the puck, getting pressured. Oh. No icing. Tommy gets to the puck first, but the CCM player cut off the angle. Or Tommy with the puck, sorry. Tommy with the puck center ice. He's got Jackson on his left. Player hit his stick, loses the puck. A 3-on-1 down behind the net. Daniel backdoor. Jackson couldn't get it in, but picks up his own rebound. Snipe shot off the leg pad. Cyrus in front of us with the puck. He dumps it down behind the net. Daniel trying to get to it. Cleared out into the neutral zone, off Kane's stick. Oh, swing and a miss. He's able to keep it away from the CCM player. Gets it up ice to Jackson. Jackson skating it in, low. Fell down in between the leg pads. Really able to keep that one out of the net. 11:27 left here to play in the second period. Walker keeps that one down in the corner. Puck comes back to him. Off the CCM player's skate, Kane picks it up. Off the boards back this way, Zach trying to get it. Zach to Walker. Walker with the shot. Falls down in front of the goalie, quickly gets it covered. CCM staking it behind their own net. And ends up, pops over to the corner. Walker trying to get there. Got help from Luke. Up to Thor, he's skating it in. Shot. Wide left. Sorensen with the puck, skating in front. Quick shot. Goalie's glove right there, right to the glove. Pass to the blue line, couple of them. Quick shot, ends up wide right of the net. That one's centered off Riker. Looked like it was off his glove. He kept it on the side of the net. Now it's up to the blue line. Shot to Riker, loose in front. Second shot. Riker got it third. It's 3 saves for Riker. Centered CCM player there in front of the goalie. Good pressure. Jackson hits it off the goalie's leg pad. Second shot, didn't get much of it. Loose puck in front. Jackson tried to feed it down to the net. Deflected to the boards. Then we got Will in the corner getting pressured. That one loose behind the net. Jackson comes away with it. Brady on the right. Tipped it, but it was already past the net. Right up front to Thor, shot off the leg pad. Now we're gonna have a penalty coming up on Brady for cross-checking. Minute and a half power play here for the CCM selects. Shot, Riker sends it to the boards. See those spin off the glass, and we got Daniel putting pressure on it in front of us. He gets in the way of the pass. He sends it over to the other side. So now Cyrus is trying to get to it. He taps it off the boards. Only CCM players there. We are short-handed. CCM from blue line, little dump pass. They send it back to the corner. CCM taking it behind the net. They send it up to the point. Hard shot. Off-Riker's stick into the boards. CCM tried to center it again. Select ends up with the puck. Daniel gets to the blue line, takes a shot. A little high and wide left. We have the cherry picker here sitting on the blue line. Daniel and Walker stop the puck. Kane tried to clear it. The guy at the blue line sends it back down around the boards. CCM keeps it in. They're taking it close for a shot. Riker used his stick to deflect it right into his own glove. We got 5 seconds left here on this penalty kill. They got 45 up on the board. I thought it was Brady going to the box. It was Brady in the box. They just had the wrong number on the board. Back to full strength. Thor skating it in. Hits it off the left side of the net. Zach trying to get it stuck at his feet. Walker in front. Centered it. Zach couldn't get a stick on it. It's low. In. Loose puck in front. Chipped right to the top over the goalie. Directly up into the top of the net. We'll take that one. Puts us up 3-2. 7:02 left here in the second. That's 3 straight goals for Select to come back from a 2-0 deficit. Deflected, stayed on the ice. It's off the metal piece between the glass. CCM skating it in quick. Shot. Didn't make it to the net. Great defensive positioning. Gets past Walker, ends up back down by the dot. Got Walker and Luke. Walker tried the toe drag, denied, then he's tripped. Ref wasn't looking. Tripped by the other player's foot. Off the leg pad. Riker makes a great blocker save, and then followed up with a steal and a great shot from CCM. Got 6:14 left here, tie game, 3-3. Shipped out into the neutral. Tommy with the puck. Shot behind the net. Got 2 players behind the net, leaves it open on the other side. Pass to Jackson from Tommy. Jackson tried to skate it in front. Bobbles the puck, gets it back. Shot off the leg pad. CCM Flex gets the puck back on the far side. That one gets past everybody out of the zone. Guy couldn't touch it, otherwise there would have been too many men on the ice. He just jumped on. Jackson has some room. Gets pressure, tries to backhand it in front. Stop from the player's skate. Kane steals it on the boards. Sends it to the other side, nobody here. Going back to Finn. Kane gets it at the red line. Gets to the blue, dumps it to the goalie. CCM has some room. Shot. First one off. Sounded like Riker's stick. Now we got Zach and Cyrus. Swing and a miss from Cyrus in front. That one right in front of us. CCM sees it. They pick up the loose puck. Zach comes away with the puck. A little bad pass gets past Will. He was trying to hit Will at the point. Cyrus comes in with the steal now. CCM gets control back. CCM in the far corner with it. They send it in front. Tip from Thor. This puck picked up from Cyrus. Chipped wide right. It's going to end up in the corner. CCM skating it back behind their own net. Swing and a miss from the CCM. That one gets past Thor. Finn fighting for it in the corner now. Jackson putting pressure on deep. We're going to have an offsides. Got 1:51 left here in the second. We're tied 3-3. Pass right back to Walker's feet. He was able to kick it over to his stick. Centered right in front from Jackson. Nobody could get a stick on it. CCM now taking it down ice. Jackson Moore with the steal. Jackson chips that out towards us. That's going to make it down for no ice. Kept in, stuck at Finn's feet, but he's able to keep it in. We got Sorensen in the corner, gets it right in front to Jackson. Jackson tries to chip it off the blocker. Nice blocker save from the goalie. Had to have quick reflexes for that one. Just under a minute to play here in the second period. I think he just gave him a warning for trying to cover the puck. Shouldn't be giving warnings here in a tournament. Finn down ice, got 2-on-2. Right in front, Riker's able to get it covered. CCM didn't get much on it, ended up right in front of him. Came behind the net, loses it, centered, shot wide right. Now we have an icing. Line change here. 31 seconds left on the clock for the second. Finn sends that one around to Daniel. Daniel couldn't get a stick on it. CCM sends that back around the boards. Finn up the boards, ends up at the point. Shot deflected into the air. That'll be the end of the period. We will go into the third, tied 3-3. third period, tied 3-3. 15 minutes left in regulation. CCM gets it into the zone quick. Thor hits it up to the point. Point's going to get a shot. Deflected into the net. That one's out of play. Thor with the puck, hits it around over to Cyrus. Cyrus able to get a blade on it, get it out of the zone. Jackson loses his stick. Somehow the ref had it. I think it got behind him. And Cyrus with the puck in front, can't get a shot. CCM putting a bunch of pressure on it. Will chasing it down. Gets it out into the neutral zone. That's dumped back in for an offsides. No delayed here. CCM player skating through traffic. Somehow glides all the way to Riker's leg pad. He's able to get it covered. Riker had that one shut down. Player tried to sneak it in past his skate. Stopped short from Zach. Zach's pass intercepted at the blue line. Close to a too many men penalty. Shot from Walker, high at the top of the glass. Zach steals the puck in the corner. Still maintains possession through all that pressure. Able to dump it down behind the net. That one chipped into the goalie's padding from zero angle from back. Jackson with the puck, shot wide right of the net in the corner. Kane sends it back down, stopped short from the CCM player. Finn gets pressure behind the net, able to get the pass over to Brady. Brady to Jackson. Jackson skating it in on the right. Shot ends up in front of the goalie's leg pad. He's able to drop the glove, get it covered. Loose on the side. CCM player sends it up to Finn at the blue line. Finn sends it down wide right of the net. Goalie grabs that one. It was a little high above the crossbar. 11:58 left. Still tied 3-3. Pass in over to Kane. Kane skating it into the blue. Gets a shot off the goalie's leg pad. Daniel picks up the loose puck on the side of the net. Skates it to the corner. CCM comes away with it. Send up to the point. Shot. I don't know what happened there, but it ended up getting over Riker. Slugs go up 4-3, 11:20 left. Walker bats it down, gets the pass to Luke. Luke over to Jackson. Jackson stops, quick shot. Goalie able to knock it down, covered up. Over the top of the net, just by about 6 inches. Another guy sitting down deep again. Thor uses his body, gets in position, steals the puck. Jackson skating it in front. Walker with a shot. Puck ends up behind the net. Same guy sitting down here. Will picking up speed, skating into the net, dumps it. I guess just got inside the blue and dumped it in. Now that's going to come all the way down. Too many men. He counted, saw. We had 6 on the ice. That's not what we need here in the third, down by 1. CCM takes a shot, clears the puck out on themselves. One in the back door, uncovered. Off the leg pad, loose in front. Zach skates it in. Didn't get the shot. Trying to get the rebound back. He picks up the puck himself. Getting pressure behind the net. 3-on-1 down there. Shot loose in front of Riker. It was off him. Fell down in front. Zach tripped. Nothing called. Kane didn't get the shot. Goes down on his own into the boards. Daniel dumps that one down behind the net. Back to full strength here. Just gets past Kane's stick. Little player lifts Finn's stick, but Finn's able to still get it back down, hold on to the puck. Gets a pass up to Kane. Kane's shot, low in front. Goalie's able to hold on to it, get it covered. Didn't start the clock on that one. We got 7:43 left here in the game. Shot stopped short of the goalie. Player gets it through the legs. Centers it in front. Walker able to get his stick on it, clear it out of the zone. CCM's going to be the first to the puck. They wrap it around to the other side. Luke got in the way of that pass. Thor at the point. Shot low. Not sure if that made it to the goalie. Ooh, we needed to step in there. Riker kept the angle shut down. I'm not sure if the shot was off of him or just missed to the left. Will skating it in. Gets the shot up into the net. The neutral zone. Finn's pass at Jackson's feet. Not watching the play, not swinging the camera. Jackson getting pressured, has the puck stolen. Riker gets a piece of it, sends it over the top of the net into the boards. That'll be down ice for an icing. We got 5:49 left here in the game. Shot off Walker. Walker turns, passes to Daniel. Daniel back to Walker, over to Cyrus. Shot. Goalie reached out, grabbed that one. It was a little wide right of the net. Shot off the blocker, second shot, wide left. That one set in front. Finn stops that one in front of Riker. A couple quick passes, ends up in the zone. CCM clears it back out. Sent to Riker off his leg pad. Offsides. Ends up wrapping around behind the net. CCM team's picking up their pressure every period. Quick low off Riker's leg pad. Second one sent behind the net. He was stuck out of position. He was able to get back. Net came off. Got the whistle. .425 left here to play in the game. Select is down by 1. Jackson gets the drop back himself. Gets pressured just inside the blue line, sent over to the boards. Luke with the puck at the blue line. Pass just behind Jackson. Couldn't get a stick on it. Just under 4 minutes left to play. Every time I get it zoomed in, it seems like these guys take it back towards us. Riker able to keep that one out. Bobbled up in the air off his glove. Brady gets to the blue line, dumps it down behind the net. Cleared out into the neutral zone. Thor gets it over to Will. And Luke skating it through, got a little far out in front of him. Under 3 minutes, CCM steals the puck. Been there to get it back. Gets the pass up to Tommy. Tommy skates it into the blue, dumps it down behind the net. Sack with the puck, sends it down left side. Pin had the player hung up, popped out to the open player, swung one in. That puts them up by 2 now with 2:16 left to play. It's going to be a tough deficit here. Kane chips it over the player's head. He's trying to get back himself. Centers it. 2 of our players fighting for the puck. It's never good. That should put us. It's just whistle for, I think the goalie had it covered. I thought he was going to call a penalty. Under 2 minutes left, down by 2. Pulling the goalie. Oh, that was bad timing. A little miscommunication there. Riker skated all the way over, and the player was hesitant to go on the ice. At that point, Riker can't really skate back very fast. offsides. See, we got Zach, Jackson, Tommy, Walker, Will, Thor. Well, too quick to pass there. Not sure what to do with 6 on the ice. I did not start the clock here. We're a minute and 15. That one knocked down from a player on the bench out of play. .105 left on the clock. Will down here to save that one from going in the net. It was close to an offside. Tommy sends that one hard, wide right. Under a minute here. Just wide left for an icing. 40.2 left on the clock. We are down by 2. So even if we get one in, we would have to follow that up with another quick one. Back down, no icing, they say. It was tipped. Off the side of the net. Chip it back from behind the net across the front. Another shot from the far side. 15 seconds left here to play. CCM wins that one. That'll be our first loss of the weekend. We have another game this evening at 6:15, 6:30, 6:45. One of those 3. I have 3 kids playing at those times this evening, so I'm not sure if I will be at this next game streaming. We'll see. Thanks for watching.